With just 200 subscribers, I was able to get my first brand deal. This sounds so good to be true, but it's definitely true. Here are the screenshots. That is just to tell you that subscribers, the number of subscribers you have is not the problem. You need to be able to understand these three things that I'm going to teach you on how to get started in attracting those brands that you want to work with. Welcome to my 21-day challenge. In this challenge, we are posting consistently for 21 days to become paid content creators. If you want to join this challenge, the link is down here below. I will be able to share with you a 30-day content calendar that will help you to post consistently for the next 21 days. You will also get an ebook template that will help you to create your first digital product and a beginner starter guide that will help you to know how to navigate content creation as a beginner. So let's get started. When it comes to attracting brands, if you are a content creator, you know that brands pay people and there is money in brand partnership. But it can be very hard, especially when you are trying to attract these brands through pitching to them on the emails, and it can be very frustrating. But if you want to attract these brands as a beginner, I am here to teach you, because I was able to attract these brands to be able to see me and notice me. The thing that you need to be able to understand is when you are starting to create your content, you need to be able to align yourself in the way that these brands can actually know that you exist, and they can actually know that you are someone that they are willing to work with. So number one is, I always say, make sure that in your bio or in your descriptions or whatever place that you're in, either in YouTube, on TikTok, or whatever platform you're in, make sure that you have your email there. If you want these brands to make work, if you want these brands to reach you, they definitely need you to have a way that they can contact you. So make sure that you have your email set in order for them to make work easier for them. You don't want a brand noticing you but they cannot be able to reach you. So make sure you put an email either on your bio, that is on TikTok, on Instagram, or on your descriptions in your YouTube videos to make work easier for them. The second, position yourself when you are creating content. Position yourself in the sense that know who you are speaking to, like who is your audience. These brands are looking for people they can sell to. So when they know that you already know who your audience is, it will be easier for them to reach out to you, because if their audience aligns with them, they will definitely know that you have people that they can sell to. You can sell to them their brand. So definitely when you're creating content, you need to be able to create content that is consistently talking to a certain group of people. It can be moms, it can be single moms, it can be stay-at-home moms, it can be young girls, it can be business people. So you need to create content that aligns with them. And that's why I normally say, when you're creating content, it's not about the niche, but it's about the audience you want to speak to. So when you're able to understand your audience, when you're able to know that these are the people I'm speaking to, it will help these brands to be able to understand who you are and who you're speaking to, and if your audience are the people that they want to work with. Another thing is, you need to be someone who understands storytelling. Brands are looking for people they can be able to tell their story without feeling like they are being sold to. So understanding the strategy on how to sell to them through storytelling will help brands to work with you. So this can be things like you being able to know how to bring in a sale, bring in a product that you can sell to your audience without it sounding too salesy. So when you're creating content, be someone who knows how to create content, and at the end of the day, you can be able to bring in your product. You can be able to sell your digital product. You can be able to sell your service to your audience. So when they notice that you actually know the kind of content, you are good in storytelling, and you're also good in the strategy and how you sell to people, then they will literally know that you are the right candidate that they can work with. Create content that is targeting them. So this is this looks like if you want to work with brands related to skincare, if you want to work with brands related to platforms like either service platforms that are offering service, you can be able to start speaking about this either companies that are their competitors. So this is something I created, and I feel like that is why it attracted these people. I was creating content around a platform that I use most of the time in repurposing my content, and when this brand saw that I was speaking about this brand, they felt like, oh, this person can actually speak on our behalf and sell on our behalf, because I was literally just speaking honestly about this other brand, how I have been using it, how it has helped me and all this. And they actually got attracted, and they were like, maybe we can work with her because the kind of content she has created is attracting our audience. So that is how you attract. If you are working with cooking brands, you are a cooking content creator, you can start speaking about I don't know, like certain type of ingredients, spices that you use, and just compliment them. And when these other competitors see that you are actually talking about them, they'll want to they will feel like you literally have worked with them, so they will definitely want to work with you, and they will reach out to you and just give you a proposal. So these are things that definitely brands are looking for. Another thing is you need to look polished in your content. Brands really consider how they are putting themselves out there. So they definitely want people who know what they are speaking about. They look polished, they look clean in their content. I'm not talking about you having an iPhone. I'm literally just talking about you having good content, looking clean, looking polished in your videos, and literally speaking very audibly for them to be able to be like, you are someone who can promote our product. So they get attracted to you because of how you look. Maybe it is in terms of how you position yourself, how you always show up in your content and everything. So make sure you work on this. And when you start working on this as a beginner, I can literally promise you, you don't have to have 1,000 subscribers to get your first brand deal. You can be able to work with your brand, you can be able to get these brands to work with you with as little as 200, 500 subscribers, as long as you can put these things in place. And when you actually are positioning yourself, I want you to be able to create something like a media kit. Media kit is what you will be required to share with the brand that will be reaching out to you, and just sharing with them some of the services you offer in terms of the videos, how you charge and everything. And if you're interested in this, I have a template down here below for a media kit that you can be able to get yourself and grab yourself one. So a media kit really simplifies the work for you, because most of the time when these brands reach out to you, they will definitely want to communicate with you, and after that they will ask you for your rate. You don't want to be positioning yourself like in the sense that you don't know what you're doing. You just need to send them that media kit that you have already created, and then tell them, this is how much I charge. And when you're just beginning, you don't want to go so high, so you can consider just doing either a short video, a long video. You can decide to charge, literally depending on how long it takes you to create it and everything. But at the end of the day, don't charge too much because you're just beginning, and after you start growing, you can be able to add more. So if you get your second brand deal, you can add an extra, your third an extra, until you reach where you actually feel you want more, because these brands can also reach out to you and be the one to give you a rate that you're like, whoa. So one thing is for sure is when you are working with these brand deals, you need to be someone who knows how to negotiate. These brands will usually come at you and they will give you the lowest rate just to see how low can you go. But you need to be someone who knows your value, you know the kind of value you bring, so you need to know how to negotiate. I always say it's either you start from the top and then you guys can meet on the middle ground, okay? Don't be afraid to start from the top. If you are someone who wants to get paid $500 for a long form video, you can start as high as 1,000, as high as 1,500. then these brands will be like, no, that is too high, can you come to 800? And you're like, no, maybe I can do 1,000, and boom, you're in. So you wanted to get paid 500, but they are giving you 1,000. So instead of you rating yourself low, I want you to rate yourself with confidence and be willing to negotiate. Okay, don't be someone who feels like they, because the first brand deal I got on TikTok, they were giving me $50 to create a short video, and I was like, no, $50 is too low, can you do 100? They were like, no, can you take 80? And I was like, okay, let's do it. So I was not good at this, but the fact that I negotiated was enough just to make me not get that low amount. So when they come at you, don't be too quick to be excited just because they have offered you an amount that maybe you had expected. Give them a higher amount because they always have the money to spend. Okay, don't be shy, like don't be shy, or don't limit yourself too low. They can actually pay you. It is just a matter of you knowing how to negotiate, and as time goes by, as you grow, you can be able to even get managers to be able to do these things, because you'll be a busy girl, so money will be coming in. You can look for managers who can help you in just talking to them and then reaching out to even bigger brands that can pay you a good amount of money. Yeah, so thank you for those who have been watching. Thank you for those who have joined the 21-day challenge, and if you're still not joined, make sure you join. The link is down here below. What are you waiting for? We need to be paid content creators. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video. Till next time, bye bye.